In Japan, a guest-ready home is never the result of frantic cleaning, endless scrubbing, or a hurried attempt to hide clutter when someone drops by unexpectedly. It doesn't come from chasing perfection or imposing strict rules on every surface. Instead, it emerges from something far more elegant, quieter, almost invisible, a choreography of small, daily rituals, seamlessly woven into the rhythm of life. When you step into a Japanese home, whether you've been invited or simply arrived without notice, you feel it instantly. There is a gentleness in the air, a sense of calm that seems to settle in your chest. There is an order that doesn't feel imposed, stiff, or sterile, but natural and lived in. It is the subtle impression that the home looks after itself, not in some magical way, but because the people who live there quietly nurture it, moment by moment, day by day. This atmosphere begins long before your eyes take in the furniture, the tatami mats, or the carefully placed ornaments. It begins the moment your foot reaches the genkan, the entryway that marks the transition from the outside world into the sanctuary of the home. The genkan is rarely the largest space in a Japanese house. Often it is small, unassuming, but it carries an extraordinary weight. This is the first greeting, the threshold that speaks before words do. It is treated almost like the soul of the house. And every action here matters. Shoes are aligned with precision, facing the door as if bowing to the rhythm of the home itself. This is not obsession. It is respect. A tidy entrance silently communicates. You are welcome here. You may leave the world outside. Relax. The genkan is both practical and symbolic, a place where the home's care begins. On closer inspection, you may notice a tiny broom resting neatly to the side, or a soft cloth folded on a low shelf. These are not decorative accents, they are tools that carry out a quiet promise. Every day, sometimes without conscious thought, someone sweeps the entrance, brushing away dust that has crept in, adjusting shoes that have shifted, and giving the doormat a soft shake. It is a motion so fluid, so brief, that the entire ritual might last no more than 20 seconds. Yet those 20 seconds define the first impression of the home. They create a sense of order and welcome that lingers long after the visitor's eyes move inward. This is not cleaning in anticipation of guests. It is the rhythm of life, the morning breath of the home. Step further inside, and you see this philosophy extend to every corner. Japanese homes often embrace what could be called a quiet evening reset, a gentle winding down of the day that is neither chore nor obligation. After the household has moved through its evening routines, someone rises from the sofa, where they have been reading or watching television, and in a few instinctive gestures, the room returns to calm. A blanket is folded with exactitude, its edges forming a perfect square. The remote control slides effortlessly into its tray. Couch cushions are fluffed and realigned, corners straightened with subtle fingertips. A cup from tea or water is carried to the sink, while slippers are nudged gently beneath the table to wait for the next use. Each movement is unremarkable, invisible almost, yet together they restore a sense of balance. By the time the household retires for the night, the home already feels lighter, quieter, and ready to greet the morning. And if a guest were to enter unexpectedly, there would be no rush, no awkward explanations, only a sense of calm and preparedness. Perhaps one of the most misunderstood secrets of Japanese homes is how little they allow mess to grow. In many cultures, cleaning is reactive. Wait until the mess accumulates, then tackle it in a flurry. In Japan, cleaning is proactive, preventive, quiet. A single breadcrumb on the tabletop is reason enough to reach for a cloth. A small splash of water near the sink is wiped immediately, folded into the rhythm of ordinary tasks. Steam clings to a bathroom mirror or a window pane, gone within moments, without hesitation. These gestures are small, almost imperceptible, yet their cumulative effect is extraordinary. By preventing mess from taking root, the home maintains a constant equilibrium. Clutter never has a chance to dominate, and surfaces almost always appear fresh, open, and welcoming. The kitchen embodies this philosophy in the most practical sense. Even in compact spaces, the habit of micro-resetting everything as it is used transforms the room. In the corner, a soft cloth hangs in quiet readiness. It is there not as ornament, but as a partner in the daily maintenance of space. Chopsticks are washed immediately after use, The cutting board is scrubbed and dried before the next vegetable is placed upon it. The rice cooker closes. The counter is wiped. Utensils are returned to their assigned homes. By the time the meal is prepared and placed on the table, the kitchen appears untouched by the process of cooking. There is no clutter, no residue, no sense of hurried labor. It is a home operating on a different kind of time, a rhythm where care happens naturally, invisibly, one small gesture at a time. This is not about working harder. It is about moving just ahead of the clutter, letting the home maintain itself through consistency rather than effort. Organization in Japanese homes is not about complexity, nor does it rely on expensive containers, intricate systems, or strict rules imposed on every corner. Instead, it is guided by one simple principle. Every object has a home, and returning it to that home should take no more than a single natural motion. Open a drawer in a typical home, and you might find simple dividers unassuming, practical, almost invisible. But each one serves a quiet purpose. Tea packets nestle together. Socks fold neatly in their compartment. Chargers curl inside their small section. Stationery finds its quiet space. There is a rhythm to it. Each object knows where it belongs, and the human hand naturally returns it there. Because everything has a home, clutter does not grow. There are no overwhelming piles, no chaotic corners. Instead, a sense of order and calm pervades the environment. Cleaning tools themselves are deliberately placed with intention. They are not hidden in distant cupboards or shoved behind doors. They live within reach, ready for micro-actions that preserve the home's balance. A lint roller rests beside the sofa, awaiting a stray thread. A dustpan leans casually behind the waste bin, invisible until needed. A small brush rests in the bathroom, tucked where a spill or dust might appear. These tools allow cleaning to become a seamless part of life. Dust disappears the moment it appears, hair is removed before it accumulates, and small spills vanish in seconds. These seemingly trivial actions, repeated over and over, eliminate the need for big, exhaustive cleaning days. The home maintains itself in real time, almost magically, through small, consistent gestures. Once a month, many Japanese families conduct a quiet check-in with their belongings, not a dramatic purge, not a sudden upheaval, but a gentle conversation with the home. What do we truly use? What has served its purpose? What might be donated, replaced, or released? This isn't about judgment. It's about awareness and mindfulness. By addressing these small decisions regularly, clutter never accumulates. Drawers remain functional, shelves never overflow, and storage areas retain their ease of use. The home feels light, unburdened by excess, free of the weight that comes from holding on to too much. It is a living environment that breathes, and those who inhabit it feel the difference immediately. Even spaces that might seem mundane, like the bathroom, are touched by these rituals. After a shower, it is rare to see water left pooling on the floor, soap scum lingering on tiles, or steam clinging to mirrors. Instead, small intentional movements keep the room ready at all times. A squeegee glides across the tiles, wiping away droplets. A towel sweeps along the edge of the tub. Steam is brushed from mirrors with a practiced hand. The ventilation fan hums softly for a few minutes, carrying moisture away. These micro-actions prevent mold before it begins, leaving the bathroom fresh, dry, and visually pristine. Even an unexpected guest entering this space would never guess that a family member had showered moments before. The environment is calm, controlled, and inviting. Bedrooms are treated with the same understated care. Here, minimalism is not a fashion statement, it is a philosophy. Surfaces are kept intentionally clear. A bedside table may hold a single lamp, perhaps a book, and nothing more. Drawers close fully. Floors remain open and uncluttered. This does not create emptiness, it cultivates serenity. The room feels balanced, intentional, and calm, giving the impression that it is always ready to receive someone, whether a guest arrives or the family simply wishes to rest in peace. Japanese hospitality thrives on quiet anticipation. Many households maintain a small set of guest-ready items, always on hand, never last minute. Spare slippers wait discreetly in a basket. Packaged snacks nestle in a drawer. Fresh hand towels, a carefully prepared tea bag, perhaps a small token of hospitality, these items are ready at all times. This preparation is invisible but powerful. It ensures that when a guest arrives, there is no scramble, no tension. The host simply opens the door and welcomes them with ease, grace, and quiet confidence. Even the air within the home is a part of this subtle care. Every morning, windows are opened for a few minutes, regardless of weather. Some families open multiple windows to create cross-ventilation, while others open just one or two strategically. The intention is the same. Allow yesterday's air, heavy with dust, moisture, or lingering cooking smells, to leave, and invite today's fresh air to circulate. This simple act refreshes every room. It removes odors and heaviness, and even if laundry has hung indoors overnight or children left small spills behind, the atmosphere resets. A visitor stepping inside can sense it immediately. The home feels alive, breathable, and welcoming. Storage in Japanese homes is often cleverly hidden in plain sight. Sliding doors conceal shelves, closets disappear seamlessly into walls, and beds rise to reveal drawers underneath. Even in small apartments, storage is integrated into the design in a way that never overwhelms the space. What is not seen does not clutter the mind, yet it is always ready for use. Because every item has a home visible or hidden, the space maintains an effortless calm. Clutter never creeps into sight, and the visible environment remains pristine, inviting, and prepared for anyone who enters. Laundry is woven into daily life rather than treated as a monumental chore. Instead of letting mountains of clothing accumulate, Japanese families often wash in small, manageable loads. Clothes move through a gentle, predictable cycle. Worn, washed, dried, folded, stored. Drying racks are temporary, appearing only when necessary. The process is smooth, continuous, and unobtrusive. By keeping up with laundry in this way, clutter never forms. Corners remain clear, and the home maintains its clean, airy feeling without effort. Underlying all these practices is a single guiding principle taught from childhood: leave no trace. After using a space, leave it as you found it or better. This philosophy extends beyond the home, into public spaces, parks, and schools. But within the household, it is transformative. Someone sits on the couch. They straighten the cushions when they rise. Someone uses the sink. They wipe away droplets. Someone walks through the living room. They pick up anything out of place. These gestures are so small they barely register as effort, yet they accumulate to create a home that almost cleans itself. Each person contributes to an invisible rhythm that sustains order, cleanliness, and calm. When all of these habits are observed together, the reason Japanese homes feel effortlessly guest-ready becomes clear. The magic is not in hours of cleaning, or in perfection, or in working harder. It is in consistent, gentle attention. It is in awareness. It is in moments repeated day after day. These small, deliberate acts create a home that is always in motion, yet always balanced. A home that welcomes its residents as warmly as it does visitors. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect is that none of these habits require special tools, extra time, or a particular kind of house. They are accessible to anyone, anywhere. A drawer gently closed. A quick breath of fresh air. A moment of wiping. A basket of slippers waiting silently. These simple gestures, repeated consistently, are enough to maintain a space that is always welcoming, peaceful, and alive. A home that is guest-ready is not a home trying to impress. It is a home that treats itself with quiet dignity every day. Care is not a rare event, it is the rhythm of living. And when a space is cared for in this way, it communicates its warmth without words. It is always ready to receive life, always ready to offer comfort, always ready to welcome anyone who steps through the door. And now, as we step back and take in the quiet rhythm of a Japanese home, it becomes clear that guest-ready spaces are not the result of frantic effort or last-minute scrambles. They are the product of small, deliberate gestures repeated day after day, moments of attention, care, and mindfulness that transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. A drawer closed gently, a window opened to invite fresh air, a cushion smoothed, a broom swept through the corner. These are not chores, but expressions of respect, not just for the home, but for everyone who steps across its threshold. This is the real magic. A home that maintains itself through gentle awareness, a home that is always welcoming, always calm, always alive. And the best part is, these habits are not out of reach. You don't need grand tools, endless time, or a special house to start. Every gesture, no matter how small, adds up. Every act of care shapes your space into one that breathes, heals, and quietly prepares itself to welcome life and the people you love at any moment. If this journey into Japanese home habits inspired you, imagine the difference it could make in your own space. Begin with one small habit today. Sweep a corner, open a window, align a few items. Let your home learn the rhythm of care, and you will feel the transformation unfold. If you enjoyed this video, take a moment to like it, so others can discover the quiet beauty of Japanese living. Share it with someone who loves simplicity, calm, or intentional home life. And subscribe to the channel for more journeys into living simply, beautifully, and mindfully. Thank you for spending these moments with me. Until next time, may your space remain peaceful, warm, and quietly ready every single day.